Bam. Oh, why do I always roll a 1? Oh, like that's just my MO. Bam. Bam. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Good evening, no one. I mean, everyone. Because I can't expect everybody to just jump on the second they see something. But welcome to Tuesday Paint Night with JD. Part 1. Because, we like to do 2 parts because I don't want to do this for 3 hours straight without a break. All right, so let us see what we're going to work on tonight. Hopefully we'll get a couple viewers here in a minute to throw their votes in on what we're working on. We are going to definitely work on some Marvel Crisis Protocol. It's just whom from the Marvel Crisis Protocol world are we going to work on? So I brought some options tonight. And I mean, we got more options, but these are the options I want to work on and willing to work on. And let's see who we decide on. If y'all have any votes or any care. So first is I do want to continue. Oh, you know what? Somebody's been on my thing. Let me change some focus real quick. It's all weird. That's the wrong way. That was great. The only downside to not having an auto, but the upsides are so much better. Like you can actually see when I'm doing this and it's not going to spend 20 minutes trying to focus. All right, so I want to kind of finish and work on Killmonger tonight. However, other options, I've got Vision that I've sort of worked on the base, but I couldn't decide what colors he is because colorblind and MCU Vision are not friends because he's all that dark green, burgundy, maroon colors that are, to me, he looks all one color, and I know he's not, so that could be a nice challenge for us tonight. Hold on, my lights aren't right. There we go. All right, so we got Vision we can work on. At Hup's request, we can work on old Miles, right? Work on some Mr. Morales over here. What's wrong with his leg? He's breaking off his hand. All right, so we're going to put Miles away because he needs some love. I need to fix him. I would also like to finish up some Avengers. So we've got Black Widow we can work on, and she probably shouldn't be that hard to do. Also, we can work on Doctor Strange ahead of the new Doctor Strange that's coming out hopefully within the next month. So if anybody has any suggestions or something they want to see completed or worked on, let me know. I think for now I will work on Killmonger a little bit more until somebody says something else. So I need my phone. Let's see how he's looking. Let's see real quick. All right, so Michael Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan. So this is obviously him. So there he is. Calm down, ladies. But I need, what pants was he wearing? Not that anybody was probably looking at his pants. Here we go. Looks like he's wearing jeans. Can't tell what color they are, though. Let's see if I can find some other pictures. Looks like they're green, doesn't it? So that should be interesting. Man, look at her. She looks so disinterested. That's funny. Okay, so we've got green pants, I guess that makes sense if it's, well, those are camo. I don't think he's wearing camo there. It's like he's wearing green jeans. Okay, so we can do that. Let's start dark. We can do the wall flesh to start, and go from there. I mean, I could even go a little crazy and try to do camo. Oh no, my good brush was sitting apparently incorrectly in the case. Look what it did after just sitting a week. Look at it, it's crooked. Oh, fix it. So we're gonna try to let that straighten out for a minute. I don't know that this is going to be the best green, but let's have some fun. Because we can darken this up. Just get this base green down. I have to go back and look and see what color his combat boots are. If he went brown or black. And then I'm trying to decide, and I probably should figure that out before I do his belt loops. If they're black, I can go ahead and paint all his belt loops, but if they are brown, I'll probably want to paint the belt loops after we paint the belt. All right, so we got a nice base coating of his pants down. Let's see if we can pull that picture back up. Of course, his boots are underwater. I need to find a picture of him doing the kicking.
What you working on?
I'm actually going to work on I'm working on Killmonger right now. Does this give me
Your Monday recap thing?
No, I can't really tell what's going on in this picture. Oop, wait, this one should be good. It's a GIF. Maybe it shows me the. Yeah, it's too fast. And they got I can't even tell. He's going too fast. Looks like he's wearing black boots. Okay. this one shows a little bit better. It's really hard to tell. Okay, fun times. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and pull that back out and do some belt loops. Greg, what you gonna work on tonight?
I have Jean Grey and Cassandra Nova that I was going to build, and I'm currently sleeving up the Street Fighter stuff.
Cool.
And then wanted to talk when you're on break. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay, that sounds ominous.
No, that's just...
Dun dun dun. Alrighty. So now let's go ahead and do. Let me make sure I get the right one next. I'll need that in a little bit. All right, so we started with catechin flesh. Where did it go? Man, when I clean up, I just sort of throw things willy-nilly, and then I can't find it later. That's fun. Oh, gosh. All right, it's not there, so there it is. Okay. All right, so with this flesh, we started with catechin. So now we're going to try to highlight a little bit with this Blood Reaver flesh that GW makes. See how that does on the highlights. That is a nice subtle shade change. I like it. So we're gonna keep it away from the deep recesses. Just sort of. Just following the contours of his muscles, making sure this color gets everywhere except the deepest recesses. We're going to leave that catechin flesh as a shadow, which I'm not going to lie, I'm having a hard time. And this is such a subtle shift. It's a little hard for me to tell, but I think it'll be all right. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Getting ready and a little closer to the Halloween. All right, now the sort of potentially difficult part, and that's all his ridiculous abs and whatever these are over here. I don't even know what muscles those are. Let's just really, we're just painting the middle. And we're going to let the previous coating sit in the middle of his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got like a 24 pack. And the fact that Michael B. Jordan pretty much copied this is impressive. It makes me jealous. All righty. There we go. Sort of highlighted him a little bit. Let's go ahead and all righty. So, got another coat of skin on him right there. So we'll set that to the side. And let's go ahead and do a War Boss green. Except I want to do a light dry brushing to make it look like denim if I can. So let me find my brush. There it is. So we're going to dry brush his pants with War Boss green. Lightly. Try to get that denim feel. And a little bit of a highlight. With blue jeans, I do actually a bigger contrast. So maybe I need to be doing this for a highlight and then worry about, maybe even think about a white or something. that as a highlight actually looks pretty good. So, little bug decided to come say hi. Oh, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool and easy. Hey, Brian, how are you doing, buddy? All right, so we've lightened up his pants a little bit. So we're going to let that sit for a minute. All right, now I'm actually going to take my Retributor Gold, which has seen better days, and we are going to work on a couple things with this. So obviously we have his necklace, and I also want to do to tie it in so that's not the only gold. We're going to go ahead and make his belt buckle gold. As far as I know, yes, sir. As of right now, we are on for the party. How are you feeling this week? So I'm going to actually paint all of this gold. And I think we're going to do a little bit of a earth shade to calm it down a little bit. Good. I'm so glad to hear that for you, Brian. Good. Awesome. Are you going to be able to paint this week, or are we going to be doing trivia? All right. So, looks like you got his necklace. Got a little bit on his back. We'll fix that in a minute. All right, but that necklace is way too bright. So, actually, now that I think about it, let's go ahead and we're gonna tie a little bit of this here. And here. I'm all over the place right now, but that's okay. And then, yeah, I think that we're gonna, let's just do, the center gold. Because isn't that a part of the Dora Milaje spear? So we're gonna want to. No, you know what? I see. Let's go silver in the middle. And here, or not silver, gold being covered up. There we go. So let's go back over here and get a little bit in there. And then we'll go back over that with silver. Alrighty. Oh, look at this one. I added a can to this one. Because, he's got his tactical panther. And apparently in Wakanda, no, he just brought the panther to New York. It's got to be it. Because there wouldn't be trash like that in Wakanda. All right. All right, so now I'm going to try. Nope, that's the wrong one. I don't want earth shade. I want flesh shade. We're going to try that as a first step to our gold, but I also want to try it over his skin and see if we can actually deepen it up a little bit, get some more depth to it. So basically, we're just taking it and we're going all over everything. Yeah. All right. So that looks nice, I think. Now I need my other dry brush. There it is. It's like, where's my other dry brush? And we're going to get out our lead belcher. So carefully, so I'm not messing with the wet that I just put on there, the wash. All righty. And then we're going to do this, and we're actually going to go over the whole thing. It's going to let that gold shine through nicely, though, don't you think? Super, definitely. All right, and then knee pads. It's sort of the look he had in the MCU. Silver plating. I dig it. All right, you know what? I can fix this. Being up here is not that comfortable to paint at. Being down here, you're a little out of focus. You can't see. So let's just move the camera down a little bit. And that should put us at a comfortable point for both of us. All right, so while we're waiting for the rest of the wash to dry, I'm going to pull out the Eschen Gray. And we're going to go ahead and do this while we wait. All right. So if anybody's watching and wants to chime in, what is this a can of here on the curb in New York? And I will do my best to make it a can of whatever someone says. Obviously, some form of drink. Don't be like Aquanet. That'd be weird. Duff. All right. Duff it is. I have to look up. I think it's white with like a red stripe, isn't it? I'll have to go look that up in a minute. My serious Killmonger is gonna have a Duff beer can. Lovely. All right, he's looking pretty neat though. All right. Oh, well, we got Eschen Gray open though. Let's wash that brush off. And get our good brush. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do some quick highlighting for said Panther. I'm not going to go crazy. Just want to get the main lines so it looks like some attention has been paid to it. I think what I'm going to do when we're all said and done, and after we seal it, I'm going to seal this glossy so it almost looks like obsidian, maybe. I think that would look cool. Alrighty. And while we're doing this, let's go ahead and get his boots. I actually need to go back and do the straps around his knee pads. Got too much green on them. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and lighten up his belt a little bit. There we go. He's still got some Earthshade non-dry, so forgot the word for that, by the way. If you caught my little non-dry, forgot the opposite of dry, so that was fun. All right, I think I do want a lighter green, but we could try. You know what? Let's try white, but we're gonna need this dry brush to be super dry, and it is nowhere near it yet. So we'll go ahead and let that wait, because denim's got that sort of speckly effect that I want to recreate if we're trying to make these denim. All right, now thing I did not think I'd be looking up at work tonight. Duff beer. Images. What even color is that? Is that red? All right. So I guess that's red with a darker red where it says beer, white with Duff written across it. Can't even begin to imagine what color that is across the top, and then white at the top and the bottom. Okay. So I need to paint it red first. Thanks, Brian. All right, so all right. So it's red. We sure we want to keep going Duffer because right now that's very close to just being a Coca-Cola can. Just saying. Brian's being mean to me, Greg. Dang.
You expected different?
Ouch. Sympathy would have been cool. I said sympathy would have been cool.
Stop it, Brian. Look, you're the one that's listening to him. You're the one that's listening to him. You can say what you want.
Yeah, well, I did put it out there. Hey, what should I color this crushed can? And he's like, Duff beer. And I'm like, so now I got to paint Duff beer on this tiny little crushed can. It's going to be fun. All right. So Brian said I asked for it. So, yeah, I guess. All right. So we're going to pull out our lead belcher now. I feel like I'm going to be.
Survey says it's not a lot.
Huh?
Survey says it's not a lot.
All right. And I felt like there was something else I needed. You know what I want to do? I want to really at the edges, or at least the point of that, just to make sure it looks like it's nice and shiny, but I think we're good there. How's his skin doing? Looks like his skin has dried up. So that's nice. Yeah, you know what? Now that it's dried though, I definitely after the flesh shade, we definitely have some nice tone in his skin. I'm going to try the final color of this line, which is Night Quester Flesh, as the highlight. We're gonna see. I don't want it to be too bright, so we're gonna see how it works as a highlight. Yeah, let's start with his face. this may have been something I should have done before we did the shade, and that might have worked out real nice. Because right now it's a little too bright. Yeah, that might be too bright for his skin tone after the flesh shade. Okay, so I'm actually going to put that up. And we're going to redo the flesh shade over that to see if we can fix what we just did. Because it's not hitting quite right for me, at least not across this forehead. You know what? I think okay. Good to know for the future. Doing that before doing flesh shade after all three steps of that skin tone line, I think it's going to be the answer, and it'll make it really cool. As it stands, I think it looks good. Doesn't necessarily need it. I hope I didn't jack up his face too much with that highlight. I might have to go back over with that last color just to darken it up again, but you can see a little bit of the highlight on his arms and stuff, so we'll just leave that for now. Let's check our dry brush. Seems to be nice and dry. So instead of, you know what? I don't really want to do arsenic green. Really don't want to do that. I know what I want. I want ultimate gray. Don't want to go super bright, but just enough. I literally just got a new one again. What is even happening? There it is. All right. Just getting a little bit. I'm sort of getting the effect I want. It would be too bright, but that's okay because I plan on doing a wash now. But yeah, that's sort of what I was going for. See, I'm trying to not make it just be normal dry brushing. So I'm trying to get that speckly, dusty feel. And then get this drying in the brush real quick. Now I need not that, not that, not that. Not that. Although, normal oil is not a bad idea. There it is. We're going to throw some Militarum green over the top. I'm hoping with that added gray, it turns it a little green enough and darkens the rest of it enough to make it look really cool. So we'll see. I could be way off base. Alrighty. Here's hoping. It definitely pops it as more of a green. I'm actually kind of dig it. Takes the sting of that gray out. And being Militarum green, it does give it that more of that olive military feel for his background. Yeah, I really like this. He's a Chad. No, it's not. Why did I call you Chad? That's your brother. He said Brent. I did that earlier too, didn't I? Brent. Oh, never mind. You got headphones. Nothing I said existed. You're good. I called you Chad like twice. And then you weren't answering. I was like, I don't know why I'm calling you Chad. Your name's Brent. And then you just kept walking. I was like, dude, I'm sorry. And then Greg's like, he has headphones in. I was like, oh. Then nothing I said mattered. Oh, well. All right. So, yeah, I really like the way those pants came out. Those look pretty cool. All right. So he's looking fierce. Let's go ahead and close up that. You know what? I need to get my Grace here. Yeah.
It was seemingly quiet with these Raycon everyday earbuds.
All right. Let's see. Let's have fun with this. Let's put it off to the side. Trying to get a hard right angle is going to be tough. Let's see if we can get it. All right. So we got the start of our little white spot. Hey, Greg. What color's behind the red dot? It's like a pale yellow, maybe?
Looks like yellow already.
But it's like it's vanilla. Manila.
Like the envelope
Yeah, like
almost.
it's the more flesh tone,
All right.
but it.
Kislev or Cadian?
No,
Cadian.
It's
Actually,
Flayed one flesh.
is it flayed one?
I think it looks more flayed one. Actually, it's a little bit darker. Just a tad.
We'll go with
it's
flayed
not yellow.
We'll go with flayed one. Weird. Oh, now I'm never look at a can of Duff the same again. It's got a flesh tone on it. Gross.
You guys have cans of Duff up there, I think.
Well, I also have a phone with pictures.
Yeah, what's better than like the physical model?
Oh, James Clear one.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be asking the same questions. All right, so let's take some flayed one flesh. And how much room? So there's actually this is fine. And I already have that down there. So. But thank you. This will be fine. It's literally for his base. Sadly, if I do too well, people are going to be looking at his Duff can and not the model. And there's our MTG bot. He's going to beat Brian this week. Brian's all laid up. Yeah. It's on the Gamers and Geeks Twitch account. All right. Let's see if we can get under here. Yeah, I did it. All right. Not me. I'd be killing bots. All right. So now it's time to pull out Abaddon. And with the Abaddon, let's go ahead and get behind his knees. And yep, a little bit there. Make sure his hair is good. Over here. Get his eyes. Probably went a little crazy on that, but that's okay. And over here, let's fix up the handles. And We're going to have to paint this back. Alrighty. So now, though, I need to get Doom Bolt. I literally just had it. There it is. Alrighty. And then carefully get that Morghast bone. What's up, AJ? How are you? And then we're going to do this. Probably.
I wasn't sure if you still need me to help you with that. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, it'd be awesome. For October. I am painting Killmonger. Trying to do all this. I'm trying to. Probably should have maybe done a dry brush or something. Trying to get all this thread / sinew or tying it all in together with. Because part of me, they got all that technology, but want to do, you know, especially in the movie, things were futuristically traditional. Is the aesthetic I got from it. So there we go. All right. So we got that tied in. All right. So now just a couple things left. First, let's get our white. Very carefully, let's do the dots. That wasn't careful enough, but that's okay. The way it fell, we can fix. All right, so we at least got him looking in the same direction. We're gonna have to fix it a little bit, but no, contrast isn't designed to dry evenly. It's designed to that's why it's really not great for like power armor. It's great for pants and things like this that have, areas of raised areas and lowered areas and things like that, but it's not great for like armor. Unless you just paint the whole thing that one color and are happy with it. But if you're just, it's not really designed to do that. It's going to end up pooling somewhere. Ooh, he's got like 1,000-yard stare. All right, we're going to have to fix that. All right, so we're going to go back in and we're going to get our, then is it suitable to use as a base coat for the home? Sure. If that, I mean, I don't see why not. All right, so we're going to get out our Blood Reaver Flesh. And we're going to go back in here underneath his eyes and narrow him a little bit. Honestly, on something like that, AJ, you're going to have to play around and find what you like the best, and what works best for what you're trying to go for. All right, so this one ends up looking, I need more light. I can't see nothing, y'all. I'm getting new glasses next week, or at least a new eye exam. I'm going to see if I can put magnifiers in these glasses. It'd be awesome. Dude, it's getting bad. There we go.
I'll have to get you like some special edition 48 dimes, big numbers.
His eyes are a little cartoony, but they're looking in the same direction. He looks pretty pissed off, so we have successfully painted Killmonger's eyes. Yay! All right. I know. That's why I'm like okay with it, but normally I get them nice and glary or,
Right.
But these aren't, I mean, they're not horrible. I can't tell if he has does he have a goatee?
Don't think so.
Is his chin just that sharp? You know what? There's still one spot in the corner by his nose that I gotta fix. All right, I think I got it. Okay, good. Okay, now. Oh, yeah. Get my Abaddon Black. His chin looks that sharp. Okay. No, eyes can be challenging. And I like the challenge. All right, so. Gonna get my good old Abaddon Black. We're gonna peel this down to the sharpest point we can get it. And then somehow. Nope, that was not sharp enough, or my brush was too wet. You. Ah. Hi. What's up? What's up? F. I can't write with a thing. This sucks. Duff. Yeah, that's as close as we're gonna get. I'm not even trying to do that anymore. All right, so let's do a pull a. I blame you, Brian. All right, so I'm gonna pull this, and I'm gonna pull my. It's yeah, Ulthwin Gray. Again. Actually, no, we've been using Gray Seer for it. Let's use Gray Seer. It's gonna drive me crazy though until I fix it. Oh, they sigh. I know Trevor's been playing it. Hey, Liz.
Hey, do you have some plastic glue that
Mhm.
I might be able to borrow?
Mm-hmm.
I will bring it right back.
Okie dokie. Okay. Now all that's really left on him, other than cleaning up the base, is something that's going to scare me to do. Let me double check, make sure there's not anything else I can think of. All right. Come on. All right, so I guess they're a shade lighter. So I wonder if I should use that color, that Night Quester, not Night Quester. Night Quester for the scars.
So Fernando won the $500 gift card.
That might be a good idea.
Yes, but they're putting over there.
All right, so since I did so well with writing Duff, let's see how well I can do putting polka dots on him. I mean, scar marks. They're scars. He cuts himself with his knife for every kill he makes. At least according to the MCU. Sorry, y'all. This is kind of trying to concentrate. Okay, so that kind of looks neat. I don't know if y'all can see it that well, but I think it's turning out really well. At least this doesn't look like chicken pox or anything. All right, and then in the movie, they go about halfway down his arms to almost to his elbow. So let's go ahead and. That looks good. All right. So let's get over here.
Thank you, my good sir.
Mm-hmm. Whew, okay, but that looks really cool, I think. And he's halfway done. All right, you know what we're going to do? Let's go ahead and give it a second. Let me stretch for a minute. We got about 10 minutes to finish this up. But we'll have finished Killmonger in this part, so that we can work on somebody else in an hour. One of those went bigger. All right. Sorry, I know I'm being really quiet, but kind of feel like this is a super concentrating moment, don't you? You all right? Oh, is that you? Oh. I just knew Brent was here because science happening again. It's been a while. That was a big one. That's why I was checking. What are you working on? Like, is it her tactical psychic?
Tactical levers?
Yeah.
I'm going to call them tactical rocks.
Well, I call it tactical psychic power or whatever. Yeah, they're pain. Mine's up here if you want to look at how it put together.
I think I figured it out. It's just the rest of it. It's like, okay, the arms, the head, the legs, all that's what, fit nice and perfectly. The other's like, all right, I want you to put this tiny little nail hole in her foot.
Yeah.
And perfectly crisscross these two sections to line up to meet at these 2 points.
Mm-hmm. I'd say bless you, but he can't hear us.
Got you.
I guess so. Was that before or after your giant sigh?
After.
Okay. Because I was checking on you. Because that was a big one.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the. There's supposed to be some red in the membrane of these wings. I can't see it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that was long and tedious, but I think I did it, or at least close enough. Oof, and that hurt. Okay, so let's clean up his base and then seal him up, and Killmonger's done diddly done. Since he made me do Duff beer, now we got to talk like Flanders. Done diddly done done. Well, I guess we should paint the curb as well. You know what I keep forgetting to bring? It's close. I keep forgetting to bring paint handles. Paint handles?
Oh. I heard Nemo. So I was trying to figure out what a paint Nemo was.
A paint Nemo?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my son. We're looking for his son Harpo. Nemo. That's fine. AJ heard paint needles. Well, like, I guess paint needles would be in an airbrush, wouldn't it? All right, so we got the base cleaned up. Let's do a quick dry brush of the curb. So let's pull out our flash kits and the dry brush. See if we can dry brush around this not quite Duff beer can. Ugh, it got all over the beer can. I gotta clean up the beer can. Gross. All right. Well, that's fine. I got a minute and a half. We can do that. So let's do that. Let's put that away. Find our Mephiston. Let me guess. I put it back. I sure did. Yeah, well, they don't make those chunky ones anymore, I don't think. So, sleek ones it is. Let's get this back to red. And I'm going to need to get the lead belcher back out. And get the top and bottom again. There we go. We're not quite Duff beer. Here, let's get a red dot. Boom. All right. So, Killmonger is finished. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what I got to say about that. And when we come back in an hour, we'll decide who we work on next. I got Doctor Strange, Black Widow, and Vision in front of me. We'll take a look at those. And so, yeah. But anyway, have a great hour. Go hydrate, get some food, and come back and see me. And I'll see you back again at 7:30. Bye.